I found a glowing egg underwater, but as soon as I left the surface, it instantly lost its glow. I thought it was strange, so I lifted the egg and smashed it. But next second, all the birds in the sky froze still. When we returned to the town, all the residents had been motionless. The river stopped flowing, the cars on the road, the planes in the sky. At that moment, I realized time had frozen. Only the three of us could move freely. I felt excited. Even the teacher stopped moving. We no longer needed to attend classes. Then we went to a fast food restaurant for pizza and cola at will. At night, we stayed inside a mall. I spent all day reading comic books. The books could even float in the air. But soon we became bored and planned to leave this town. But when we tried to start a speedboat, it failed. Even rowing with paddles could not move it because the water was frozen. Now I felt like this town was a prison. What was even worse, my friend Chubby had an asthma attack. When I found him again, he had already stopped breathing. His body was also suspended in midair. I completely panicked. No adults we could ask for help. Then we carried our friend's body to the seaside and buried him in his favorite amusement park. 10 years later we grew up, but the world still remained frozen. No one moved anymore. I wandered around the city in boredom. We read books every day. As I got hungry, I just took a hamburger from someone. Sometimes I even tried to earn some pocket money, even though it was useless. But the loneliness was unbearable. So we returned to the place where we broke the egg, hoping to restore time, but it did not work. I completely broke down and screamed loudly. When I lay on the ground, I noticed that the moon had changed. I became overjoyed and hurried to find my companion to share the news, but he was gone. When I reached the cliff, I found his clothes. Now I lost my lost friend and hopelessly jumped into the water as well. As I sank down, I saw my companion with his eyes closed, but a miracle happened. I was washed onto the shore and escaped from the frozen world. I saw birds flying again. The seawater was flowing, but in the real world time was still at the moment when the egg broke. I felt like a prisoner who had been released. When